Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real. I missed you guys yesterday so much. I had to do something with my mom, man. Mom come first, family come first. But what's up? I'm back, man. What's up, Jay Money, man? You and Jimmy held it down yesterday, bro. Congratulations. I watched the replay of the show. Great show, you two.
Right, yeah, I was fumbling at the first there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I probably gassed up a little bit too much before the show, man. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We got it going. I hope everything going good. You know what I'm saying? With your family, family definitely come first, man. Hey, I know something happened with my fam. Hey, I ain't worried about this show, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about them, man. So they gonna be here. They was here before the show. Gonna be here long after. So family come first, man, and then you know what I'm saying, the little sports betting or whatever. So we gotta keep first things first. It's back to cash and now, baby. We gotta get to this money.
Well, let's talk about it right now, Jay. We got 3 games getting ready to kick off. Everybody, you see the board already. You can see my plays up there already. So we're gonna run through them real quick, Jay. I was a little disappointed when you said that you were on LA earlier, bro, because I thought about what you told me about that Suns game the other day. When you was like, man, real, it's a bad play too. And I tried to tell you that about a play before, but you tried to come and save me. But I was lucky because I had the Jazz and I had the Suns, you know what I mean, on that shit. So I ended up breaking even on it. But I think in this spot right here, Jay, with no LeBron, we all knew LeBron wasn't playing because he already said he wasn't playing back-to-back a week ago. So I hammered Detroit first quarter. I hammered them first half. Then Lance Stevenson is out too. And no Josh Hart. No Hart as well. Bro, Lakers won't have no Hart tonight, man. I had to rock with Detroit. Detroit 7-3 last 10 games, 4-0 at home. 5-0 as a favorite, 7-3 ATS, 4-0 ATS at home. Those are the last 10 games from Detroit, man. This Lakers team is 1-9 ATS last 10 games, 1-6 ATS, and straight up last 7 games on the road. It's a back-to-back for this ball club. With LeBron last night, they couldn't even cover against the Raptors yesterday, man. I have to rock with Detroit here. The bigs get it done. Where's the offense coming from for LA? Give me Detroit Pistons. Man, I'm not giving this as a max bet to you guys, but I took the first quarter -4, first half -7, and full game -11. Jay Money, we got 2 more games to talk about, bro. So let's keep a brisk pace, like my man Jimmy the Bag said.
Right, yeah, I don't have much on this one. I am on the Lakers plus the 13. That's it. I definitely hope, you know what I'm saying, you guys hope catch the first quarter and the first quarter and first half. I'm thinking maybe possibly could be a late possibly backdoor cover in this one. The Pistons were covering well, doing damn good at the house, and they went on the road and only scored 74 and 75 in both of those games. So seeing the way that they're tapering off right now, I just had to fade them tonight. It wasn't necessarily a bet on the Lakers. It was just there's no way in hell you got the Pistons laying 13 points. It's probably every team any team in the NBA, I'd probably take that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, take it. But I know that there's players sitting out. I did think it's crazy because they said that Stevens was going to play. And now he's not going to play. I mean, I'm on the under as well. I don't think that both of these will lose. It's either going to be Lakers will cover it, or either, you know what I'm saying, this game is going to go under and they don't score enough points. I don't see them scoring a whole lot, but this is one quick thing on this one. I feel like the Lakers are going to play a lot more collectively without LeBron. I couldn't wait till his first game that he didn't play. I was going to be on him no matter who it was against. So, I mean, if they played the Raptors last night without LeBron, I would have took them. This is something I already said that I'm going to do, and it's something I'm going to keep doing here on in the near future. I feel like they're going to have a chip on their shoulder playing without LeBron. So that's all I have on this game. I'm on the Pistons plus the 13, and I'm on the under 216.
Yeah, Jay, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell anybody to take 13 points or 14 points where it's at right now. You see, Jay, I got it at 11. I figured they win by double digits. First half, I figured they come out hungry and strong. Second half, you know how they sit the starters in the fourth, decent lead. Yeah, so I can agree with you with the backdoor cover there. First quarter and first half to me are more solid plays and maybe hanging at 13. I got it 11. I got it early, so you know what I mean? My line's a little bit better than what it is right now, Jay. But let's get to the next one, man. Charlotte and the Wizards. Jay, I've been getting my ass tore up fading the Wizards. But guess what I'm doing again, Jay? I'm fading the Wizards. Man, you know how it is being a capper, Jay. You know how it is out here, man. Certain teams that we just shit, I spit all over the goddamn place. You know certain teams that we don't even believe in, bro, and you just like, you know this team is a bad team. And why the fuck are they winning? I know this Wizards team is a bad team. I don't know why they're winning. These games tonight for these 4 teams mean a lot. Detroit games mean a lot because they want to move, at least possibly stay in that 7th place to secure it. You got the Heat at the A spot. You got Orlando and you got the Wizards. And then Charlotte. These games mean something to all these teams who's playing tonight. But I have to rock with Charlotte. Charlotte has owned the Wizards, bro. I took Charlotte on the money line, J Money. I know the Wizards have been rolling, but they've been playing some bad teams, Jay. It's not like they've been playing good teams, and the Charlotte has been losing, but they've been losing to good teams over 500. I have to rock with Charlotte here. They've owned this team. And the last time they played, they won by a game-winning three-point shot. It was 112-111. It was a game-winning shot, but they had beat their ass before then. I'm rocking with Charlotte here. I'm sorry. I got to fight my man Ski and Jimmy. I'm possibly on the wrong side over here. I've been on the wrong side of Wizards games lately, J-Money, but I'm still rocking with Charlotte Hornets tonight.
Yeah, I know, man. I hate to say it too. I've been fading the Wizards. They've been taking my motherfucking money. That's our thing, though. We know that they're not this good of a team, but that's the thing, though. They are playing well right now. I could definitely understand the reason why people are betting on the Wizards now. Against this Hornets team, you see this line move down to 4-3 for a reason. Obviously, my money's piling in on the Hornets. I know that everybody is going to play. I know Ariza was kind of sort of questionable. You know what I'm saying? He is going to play. I don't think it's that much of a difference. I mean, he was playing last time, and like you say, Real, they already beat him twice this year. It is a little bit scary that the Hornets. There was a perfect spot for them at the house versus the Wizards, and the Wizards still was fighting good, even though they don't play so well on the road. They still were in that game and actually came back and damn near beat the Hornets. I had the Hornets on the money line, and I was, sweating it out, sweating bullets, man. I'm telling you. And so they damn near won the game. It's a little bit scary because they almost won the last one. They are in better form, but I see this number, and I'm like, I think it's small for a reason because the books know that the Hornets match up well versus the Wizards. It does hurt that Zeller isn't in here. I can't say if Zeller was in and they had all their bigs, I would max out the Hornets money line. I did take a small shot on them +4. I couldn't go really in on it like I wanted to because I really do need Zeller in there, and Portis and Jabari Parker have been trying to ball lately. It's actually kind of crazy. Now they have somewhat a little bit of size. And then you got Bill out there, running the show. They've been playing well and at the house. So it's hard to fade the Wizards right now. I couldn't talk anybody off of them. I did take the Hornets +4 earlier, and I can't say I was kind of sort of leaning towards Ariza maybe not playing, but we know this is a big divisional game or whatever. The Hornet, it is technically double revenge for the Wizards, so I could see this one going either way. I'm hoping it goes my way, obviously, but I couldn't talk anyone off the Wizards. I see exactly where I take them, but I'm with you, Real. I am on the Hornets +4.
No doubt, seemed like the whole chat against us, Jay, but they've been against us on the Wizards the past few times, and they have won. Hopefully, Jay, we get our revenge tonight, man. Call me revenge game real today, Jay, and you be in play, Jay, and I'll be revenge game real. Let's just do it like that today, Jay. And the revenge aspect of it is, I just know Charlotte needs to get some victories, man. I don't like the Wizards, bro, whatsoever, bro. I just don't like this team. I don't know how they win the ball games. Look at this roster. It's like, what the fuck is this? But they're winning. But it's the East. So on to the next game, Jay. This is a game I have no play on at all. I did put it in a teaser, though. If you guys got my teaser off of Twitter, I did post a teaser for everybody, a +700 teaser. And in that teaser, I took Sacramento. Philly's rested. Sac on the back-to-back. Philly's 27-9 at home. 11-3 versus the West. But they're 14-13 versus the West ATS, Jay Money. And I just watched how they played the Cavaliers, Jay. We thought they were supposed to smoke the Cavaliers, too. Didn't no love in that game. The Cavaliers kept that game close the whole time. They burnt us that whole game just about Philadelphia did me, in play-wise and all. So in this spot, it's very tough for me to take Sacramento after I seen them have a fantastic game last night against Boston, where they should have won that game. They blew that lead. But we watched Sacramento blow 2 leads in a row, back-to-back now. So they can't maintain leads. Then you got a Philly team who, do they really care about this game, Jay? Do they care at all? Well, I mean, this team, they're playing a West Coast team. Does this matter to them? We know how it matters right now. Do they care if they win or they lose? 10 points to me seems a little high with Bagley back, though, Jay Money. So if I had to lean, it would have to be the Kings +10.
Yeah, you're right there. It is pretty high, but I mean, this is the last game of the road trip for the Kings, and they had a pretty tough game last night and revenge game, Jay, in full effect. I think the Sixers, I think you see this line moving up for a reason. I think they're gonna want to blow the shit out of the Kings here. Even though the Kings seems like they match up well with them, they beat the 76ers actually the past 3 times these teams has played, and earlier this year, you know what I'm saying, by 7, which that's when the 76ers weren't in too good of a mood, you know what I'm saying. Then they were missing Embiid as well, so they caught the 76ers in a bad spot this year, but I feel like at the house, the 76ers probably know that they lost to the Kings the past 3 times. They definitely remember losing to them early this year, and I feel like it's a bad spot for them, especially coming off that big game versus Celtics. You were up by double digits at the halftime, and then you had to, and then the Celtics obviously steal the momentum and come all the way back, and then you have to battle back to actually keep it close. They end up covering the game for him, but that was a tough game for him, and I feel like it's going to be hard for them to get back up tonight. After they damn near beat the Celtics last night, that was a pretty much must-win game for them, and then you're in a huge letdown spot tonight going to the 76ers, who should be pissed off playing a little bullshit-ass game versus the Cavs. I mean, they got everybody back, you know what I'm saying, now everybody playing. I see Philly coming out here absolutely smashing. I liked it more at -9. That's why I saw the line start moving up. I'm like, damn, somebody else liked this shit too, man. So, I mean, hey, I got it -9. That bitch up to 10.5 now. That's pretty tough, but that just goes to show you that this should be an absolute blowout.
Yeah, but you don't have any kind of after we just saw how they played the Cavaliers, Jay, it don't kind of like make you wonder, like, do Philadelphia get up for these games right now, knowing the playoffs is coming?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and it was no Butler in that game, and we know against certain opponents, you know what I'm saying, it seems to me like they'd be like, oh, okay, we can afford to sit someone tonight. We probably should win this game anyway, and I'm pretty sure that shit happened, and that's exactly what happened that game. They coasted through the game. They knew that they could beat them. Obviously, without Butler, we'll give you the night off, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if they're going to if they're going to play everybody tonight, and it shows me, you know what I'm saying, they kind of sort of do want to win this game, and a revenge by the way that the Kings beat them, they were kind of on the edge. You know, they were probably talking shit too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know how Embiid is. When he come back, he want to show them, all right, let's see if y'all can beat, you know what I'm saying, beat me with me playing now. So I just feel like this is I mean, they still have to get back right, even though Embiid was out. They still have to get back kind of right, get that camaraderie back before the playoffs, because he was out, you know what I'm saying, for a good week or two. So they should be trying to play everybody, get back right, but it is giving a bunch of points to the Kings. It's just it was a small shot for me. I can't say it was a bunch of these shots I couldn't go huge on. Lately, the college plays have been the ones, you know what I'm saying, that I'm having better sides on it. I'm still making NBA plays, but these lines are super tight right now, man, and I'm just not a fan of taking these double-digit favorites. Like I said, I wouldn't have took the 76ers at -10 or 10.5. I took them at -9, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they could cover it, but even then I was still a little bit iffy, because the Kings, they do technically match up well with the 76ers and can play their same type of game. So it wouldn't be surprised to see this one go either way, but like I say, this is a revenge game, Jay, in full effect, man, and this game just started off, so we'll see, you know what I'm saying, what happened.
No doubt. Real quick, we have 2 new people in the chat, Jay Money. Holtz99 says Heat +5. Holtz, if you're new to the show, and I think you are new, I've never seen your name before, don't worry about the games, brother. We go down them by the time, so we'll definitely get to it. We go from the first game of the kickoff all the way down the slate. We'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll talk about the Heat game. My man AC8 said, what happens if the Suns beat Houston tonight? What the fuck happens? You're right. This NBA had been some dog-eat days, but me and Jay Money are definitely going to talk about that game. Let's welcome in the chat real quick, man. Everybody in the chat. What's up, Joseph King, ACB, AC8, like I said, Gabriel, R2D2. Thank you for coming in, man, tuning into the show. Salute to you, brother. And thank you for the compliment, man. Make sure you have all your people in Finland watching. King Rail, Jay Money, King's Court, Low Bag, Max's Basketball Show. Make sure you have everybody, man, down in Finland. Hit the subscribe button and follow everybody, man. Who else is in here? My man Max, Jonathan White, Mr. Pittman, Maine, Pedro, Moses, Money Gang, Campsite Killer. Thank you, Camp. I got your text message earlier, brother. I'm sorry I was on the flight back home when I got it, but thank you for the thing. Everything is all good, brother. Love you too, man. Can't wait for another Campsite Killer video. You know we want them, so make sure you guys send them on in. Now that that's out the way, Jay, we got the first game broken down. Real quick, Jay, about this game, though. I asked you about the Kings game before it came on. I asked you, bro, what do you feel about the over first half, 119? I see buckets. In this game right now between the Kings and the 76ers. I think I'm going to play a total, Jay, and hop on the over if I could get it about maybe 227, 226.
Yeah, and the Kings definitely are just letting them drive right into the hole. I'm watching this game right now. Obviously, fast-paced game. Both teams want to run, you know what I'm saying, run up and down. So I could definitely see that. That's why I was telling you I wouldn't talk you off of it. Obviously, and it's crazy because both teams are fast-paced, but both of them have been trending to the under lately. So it's pretty crazy. But it's 6-9 already with, you know what I'm saying, 8 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. So they have been running and gunning. Real, I got to turn this fucking air on real quick, bro. It's fucking hot as shit in here. I'm already black, man. I'm in here fucking sweating. Let me go turn this air on real quick, bro.
Do your thing. I'm gonna talk to the chat real quick. My man Damon said, King, tonight shall not you kick ass, but really on Fridays. Thank you for the compliment. I do pretty well on Fridays. My man J Money went on today and did the low bag show for us. I've been doing really well on Fridays, man. Friday is one of the highlights of my day. Right now, I'm trying to really work on getting Saturdays and Sundays better. Last Saturday, we had a decent Saturday. This Sunday came. This weekend, I'm hoping I could go tomorrow and kill the card tomorrow and kill the card Sunday. So I'm going to need all your guys' help with that. Also, real quick, I want to announce that this Tuesday, we had our man Max on here from the Meta Gang. Not Maxwell Smart, who do college, but our other man, CB Max, came on with us and did the show with us on Tuesday. I'm going to try to see if I can get Max on with us possibly every Friday or some days like that once a week. But on Tuesdays open Tuesday to certain low baggers, certain Kings Court guys. If you have a good rapport with me and J Money, you've been around for a long time, we'd love to have you on the show every Tuesday, 15 minutes, break down some games, talk some games with us on Tuesdays. So any low bagger, any Royal family member out there, I don't know what Max's group of guys are called yet. I don't know if you guys are called the tricks, because you're always in the strip club. You get it? You know, the trichomonas. I got trichomonas. It's a disease that take over. That's why all the guys be in the strip club giving their money away. It's called trichomonas. Stay away from that shit. It is contagious, especially in ATL. but real quick, Tuesdays is a day. Low bag, Kings Core guys, you want to come on the show, Tuesday is the day. Make sure you have a camera. Make sure you have a mic. And make sure you let me know on Monday. I can't respond to everybody who DM, but I will respond to you if it's about coming on the show, and I'll let you know if you're on or not. But I need to know by Monday so SBR can run this stuff and make sure everything's to par to come on with us on Tuesday. And with that being said, my man, Teddy motherfucking B, what's up? I can't hear you, Teddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
All right, guys. Yeah, what's up, guys? Long time no talk.
No doubt, man. It seems like you done moved on up, bro. Look like you done left the Lakers. You got a whole new background.
Damn, bro. No, I'm definitely not betting the Lakers tonight. So if you're asking me what I lean, I bet the Lakers tonight, man. I am betting. I'm about to bet, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. But Teddy, I know you got some college games you want to drop off. You and Jay Money. So before we get to the rest of the NBA games, let me just run this past you guys real quick, Teddy. And I want to hear your take on some college. And I know definitely Jay Money, you got some college games, man. Jay been more on his college shit right now than NBA. And he got an NBA show. I watched the show yesterday. I think Jay wanted to talk about college ball yesterday. He was like, fuck this NBA card. Let's talk about some college hoops. But when it comes to college today, bro, Nevada versus San Diego State. I want to talk about this game really fast for you guys. I'm a Wolfpack guy. San Diego could put up some points. What do you guys think about the over 142 in this game, Mr. Teddy B?
This game, I had nothing on the total, but I was leaning San Diego State. I'm definitely with Nevada. I could see it going over, but nothing on the total. I would lean more to San Diego State here.
Jay?
Yeah, and me on the total, I can't say. I would have to lean to the under. I know that Nevada can score some points, but they can also, you know what I'm saying, kind of sort of get stagnant at some point too when they play a nice team. I think this is going to be a very close game. Should be a defensive game. Both meetings this year went under the total and went under this total. So I know sometimes when something happens twice already, you kind of sort of go the other way. But I feel like between this two, this is going to be two even teams fighting together, and it should be a defensive game. And damn, you're gonna give me 11 points in this tight ass fucking game. I'm on San Diego State. I didn't want to jump the gun and get to this one too fucking early, but I had to take the points in this one. San Diego State showed they could beat Nevada already this year, beat them in their house. Then Nevada, obviously on senior night revenge game, they had to blow the shit out of the San Diego State. I was on Nevada in that game, but this is pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the championship for if you will, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's 1-1. See who will take this one. You're gonna give me 11 points on a neutral court. I know it's in Las Vegas, but San Diego State isn't a pushover, man. You got it. I'm taking 11 points all day.
No doubt. And one more game I want to ask you guys about, Teddy B, then Jay Money, and then you guys could just hit me whatever you guys have. Michigan. Everybody told me to hammer Michigan -8 today. Your thoughts on that? I didn't cap this game at all, Teddy B. But what's your take on Michigan -8 today?
Definitely favorites that should be warranted. The -8. Like you, I really don't have a play on this game. I found better value on the card. I just want to throw one quick out there, Rail. Later, are we going to get to the college basketball games later?
Yeah. We'll definitely get to it again.
Yeah. No thoughts on the Michigan game. I didn't really catch the game.
No doubt. Hey, Jay, real quick, before you break it down the Michigan game, it's 4:20. It's Dabby time. Jay Money, I watched the replay yesterday, and you did a great job. But, brother, as a big bro, I was so disappointed. You did not get to that Dabby time. It is 4:20. What we do, we roll up, and we gas up. 4:20, hit that Dabby. Jay Money, Michigan -8. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I still like Michigan here. I was all over Iowa yesterday, and I'm talking about that shit paid me out nice. I was all over that shit. I knew that was a damn good spot. And it's crazy. I was on Illinois the day before. They got lucky. They cashed for me. I was on Iowa yesterday. They bust Illinois' ass. You know what I'm saying? It was a good spot for them. But today, I'm on Michigan. I can't say I didn't take the -8, real, but I do like them to cover this game. Obviously, they're going to move up in the tournament. They're going to be pissed from losing to Michigan State in this one. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Iowa played yesterday. Michigan is rested. They have the defense to shut down Iowa. Iowa can score, but the defense isn't really there. And even when they face a really good defense that contains them or hold, you know what I'm saying, the stifling defense, they get all worked up and they fold up. I see Michigan really blowing them out. Even if the first half is kind of close, they're gonna come out this second half and tear Iowa ass up. So I hadn't bet this one yet, but I love Michigan in this spot. I hadn't took the 8 yet, but I'm pretty sure that I will be on it.
Well, Jay, if you pull the trigger, let me know for sure, bro. I'll tell you on that. I'll hop on it with you. And matter of fact, Teddy B and Jay, man, you guys go ahead and break down the college shit right here, man. Teddy B, I know you got to play you high on. Everybody's in here right now. We about 218 people. So Teddy B, let everybody know what your max bet was today, because I know about it in the chat.
Yeah, guys. So it's the highlight game of the day. Duke versus North Carolina. I literally broke this game down for 2 hours, literally sitting at my office, going back and forth, looking at numbers. I just could not get myself to not bet North Carolina today +4. Everybody, it seems like, is on Duke. Zion Williams is back. He had a great game last night. Everybody's counting Duke. But to me, Zion Williams coming back for Duke doesn't make them a -4 over North Carolina, who swept them. Granted, it wasn't without Zion. But UNC is still a top 3 team in the country, in my opinion. So you're going to give me 4 points with them basically as a home game. I mean, I know it's not a home game. It's a neutral site game. But it's in Charlotte, Carolina. I'm going to jump on North Carolina here +4. I know everybody's on Duke because they don't believe that they're going to lose 3 times to UNC. I'm fucking on UNC +4. It's my biggest bet of the year. And it's nothing's guaranteed. This is gambling. But all my numbers and my gut is telling me that the Cardinals will at least keep it really close here and might pull out the outright win. So UNC +4, my max bet of the day.
Jay Money, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I got plenty of thoughts on that. Teddy, I wish you the well, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on Duke here. I did get them at -2, so technically we could both win. But it's just me. I couldn't take UNC here. It's either Duke or pass. We know that Duke is the best team in the league by far. We know that Zion Williamson is the best college player in the league this year by far. Them two in the revenge spot in the two games that he didn't play already, he's playing in this one. I had to take Duke. It's pretty much that simple. I'm all over Duke here at the -2. Anything can happen. UNC has beat them twice already very handily. They are a nice offensive team, but I feel like the defense isn't really there to hold down Duke and their full squad tonight. So, yeah, we saw them, you know what I'm saying, dominate them twice before, but Duke will definitely remember that. Every fucking player on their team and the coach will know that. And I don't think Roy Williams is the type that'll stomp down, you know what I'm saying, on them. Coach K hadn't lost to a team 3 times in 1 year since the fucking 90s, man. It's not finna happen again tonight. I'm on Duke -2 and the money line. I like them all the way up to 3. I can't say up to 4. It is getting a little bit crazy, but if Duke wins this game, it won't be close.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I just got back from dealing with my family, and I listen to my gramps a lot. And the people around me who talk about college basketball and certain little spots, the man doesn't bet too many fucking games like that. Duke, money line, when I say he told me lay the wood on that shit, I laid a full Woody on that shit like I was 16 years old in high school, still hooping. After the game, we won, and she wanted me to come over and pipe her down. She gets the full Woody tonight. Duke, Moneyline, got the full Woody award tonight from me, J Money, and Max. J Money and Teddy B. I know you won the +4, Teddy B, and that +4 just may possibly cash, and I hope it cash. But this is a revenge spot for Duke. No Zion last time, and I watched that Duke game, that whole fucking Duke and UNC game when it came on the other day, and when it came on last time, and that was a revenge game. But Jay hit it. No Zion in that game. And guess what? I ended up taking Duke in that game too, and Duke lost that game. I don't think they lose this game. I think it is probably close, like Teddy B is saying. And I pray that it covered for you, Teddy B. And I pray Jay hit his minus too. But I pray even more that I hit this fucking money line, bro. I want this money line so fucking bad. It's not just my money on this shit. It's me and Gramps' money on this shit. And he told me I could keep some money if he went off his bet. So, yeah, I want this bet.
Yeah, real.
Right.
And you guys I can't say real. Right, I don't think we have too much
I'm
to
just
be
taking the value here, and
tonight.
I think UNC +4.
Hold on.
I'm going to take that any given day. I don't think, even with Zion, Duke is 4 points better than UNC. And here's my biggest factor of taking it. It's Zion's second game back, and he had a great game yesterday. I don't know. I'm sure he'll be ready, but will his body be ready for his second back-to-back game? And on top of that, UNC's got the bodies and the personnel to deal with him better than most teams. So, and Zion can't really do consistently, in my opinion. So I think what UNC's going to do is they're going to have a game plan ready for Zion. So when he tries to drive and dunk the ball, they have the body to throw at him. I think they're going to make him shoot. And can Zion hit those jumpers? I don't personally think that they win by more than 4 points. So I'm on UNC +4.
Hey, Jay, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry. When you guys were talking, I couldn't hear both of you. I apologize. But go ahead, Jay.
Nah, you good. I don't have really much to say about this one. I'm on Duke pretty big. I absolutely love them. It's pretty much my best play of the day. I can't say that, North Carolina matches up a little bit well, but I feel like Tennessee is the team that matches up perfectly with Duke. North Carolina, not so much. There are a lot of offense, not so much on the defense. They can still play D, don't get me wrong, but they're not a stout defensive team. Yeah, they have Kobe White. They got Luke May and Cameron Johnson, but those are their biggest things. And Duke with Zion Williamson match up very well versus North Carolina. Revenge game, Jay, in full effect today. Double revenge for the best college team in the league. Everyone is piling on them for a reason. It does hurt a little bit that everyone and their grandma is on Duke, but not everyone. I'm starting to see some people, a little bit of buyback on UNC. My guys in Vegas, they're on Duke. I was already liking it, but when I'm on the same side as my guys, we don't lose too often. Let's go, Duke Blue Devils.
No doubt. But, Teddy, we wish you luck, and I wish you luck, man. That's why I wanted to have you on here, Teddy, because you're probably the only gentleman I know that's actually on UNC tonight. And when you say you land something like that, some lumber like that, Teddy, I definitely like that. Don't worry, Ricardo. We're going to talk about some NBA real quick, and we'll definitely talk about Fresno State +3.5. I've seen you guys ask. Somebody said it already in chat as well. I will definitely touch on that game. But let's get to some NBA real quick, man. The Bucks and the Heat. This game right here for me, man, is a big game to me when I think about the Bucks in this spot, man. The Bucks are the number 1 seed. Jay, I really want to know your take on this, Jay, because you're a real situational basketball capper like myself, man. We look at a lot of different aspects of games. Jay, the Bucks are 24-12 away. They're 14-15 as a favorite. 11-3 ATS last 14 road games. But Jay, they are 1-6 ATS. And straight up last 7 games versus Miami. They are 0-5 ATS and straight up last games in Miami. Miami is 6-2 ATS last 8, and they won the last 5 out of 6 games. J Money, Teddy B, this is what I mean by situational basketball. This is how I broke this game down. All the stats wise and everything else. The Bucks are the number 1 seed in the East. Right now, how it's looking, Miami is the number 8 seed. These teams are going to have to play each other in the playoffs. This is a big game for the Bucks. Even though they are number 1 seed, they have to go in there and show they can win in Miami right now. If you're because you're gonna have to play road games in Miami. You don't want to you don't want to go a full series when you're a 1 seed with an 8 seed. You want to know you could beat this team. If the Bucks have any shot at going to the championship, they got to make this first round playoff berth for them a quick sweep. They got to sweep the team. They have to sweep them. They have to go in Miami tonight and get a win over Miami. Miami really haven't beat teams like that. Yeah, they beat teams at home, and they own the Bucks at home. So for me, Jay, this is a confidence game. This is a confidence game for the Bucks, bro. And I laid the juice. I took the minus 200 line, and I maxed it the fuck out, y'all. I am on the Bucks money line in this spot. Jay, what's your take on that whole situation about the 1 seed versus the 8 seed? And this 1 seed hasn't won in Miami in a long time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And that's the main thing that scares me. I see that the home team has pretty much, have dominated in this series. And the times that it hasn't been the home team, it's been Miami upsetting them in Milwaukee. So we know that this is a little bit of a different Bucks team this year. Miami did beat them this year already by 7, and which was an extreme defensive game. I'm talking about 94-87. I remember that shit. I was on the under now, and it was like a no-sweat winner. You could tell even from the first half, that bitch just going all the way under. So it scares me because it showed that they can kind of sort of D them up, but we know that they're coming out. They lost to 38 by 38 against the Bucks last time, so it's pretty much like a big revenge game for them. They played them well at the house. I did take the Bucks on the money line as well, but it's a tough one, man. I think that the Bucks will win this game. Obviously, they're the best. To me, I feel like they're the best team in the East. They had a number 1 seed right now, and like you say, even if they do match up with them, it's kind of crazy because you don't want to show all your everything that you got, but you need to show them that you can win in Miami. The track record they have there lately kept me off the -5, especially laying points on the road. And the Heat, no matter who the teams they've been playing, they're in a good mode right now. They're playing well. You know what I'm saying? So I need to see the injury report, see if Wade gonna play the late little injuries, you know what I'm saying? But if everybody's a go for the Heat, it could be a possibly. I don't see why they would sit Wade here, but if the Wade does sit, which he's not a starter or anything, but obviously he adds a little bit of extra depth off the bench. My money is on the Bucks money line, but this would be a great game to watch. I don't see them losing this game. It's a little bit of an iffy one, man, for me. But I do think that the Bucks will win the game, so I'm with you on that. I took the Bucks money line as well.
Thoughts, Teddy?
Yeah, this is the one NBA game I actually had a small play on, and I took Miami +5. The reason being because you just explained it, Rail. I looked back at these the ATS stats, and Miami's won the last 4 times they played in Miami outright, and 3 of those were as dogs. So I think Miami keeps it close at least. But I'm not saying you guys don't have a chance of winning because the money line with the Bucks. But I'm leaning definitely with the Heat. I put a unit on it, so nothing crazy. But I am definitely on Miami +5 here.
No doubt. But our man Eddie in the chat, Teddy, made a great point. He said Jason Kidd was a coach in most of those games. Does that affect your thought process at all?
No, a little bit, but I just think Miami's on that playoff push too, Rail. And I think the Bucks. They're probably going to win this game. But you're asking them to win by more than 2 buckets here. I just think with the points, there's more value here. So I'm taking Miami +5. And I look back, and Miami's won 5 out of the last 6, or 5-1 in their last 6 games. So I think Miami +5 is a good spot here at home.
No doubt. Any follow-up for that, Jay?
Yeah, he has a point. That's what I was saying. I just couldn't bring myself to lay the points here with the Bucks, even though I feel like if they do win, this is the whole thing. When it comes down to my money, I want to be smart, and I don't want to get fucked by a late backdoor cover, so I took the money line. But the way my captain, obviously the Bucks are a much better team, and the Miami can struggle with teams that are that have a lot of length. Obviously that's the Bucks. Their starting 5 is fucking brutal, bro. And then you got players that come off the bench that could probably start for the Heat. So it just depends on if they get their offense going. If they try to turn this into a defensive game, I don't think that'll work well for them tonight. But if they get their offense going and they can score with the Bucks, then maybe they can cover that 5. But if they're not hitting their shots, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Bucks really go in there and handle their business. But obviously, me and Real, we just need them to win. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it go either way. It's really why I couldn't bet it. It was hard for me to lay the points with the Bucks on the road, but they are the much better team, so I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
And you speak of that bench, man, they have Paul Gasol and Mirotic coming off the bench. Most teams have nice, decent backup point guards. The Bucks team has nice, decent backup power forwards and centers because their star is a small forward, power forward, whatever you want to call him, a hybrid slasher. Giannis, asked in the chat, will Giannis be the best player in the NBA? Right when LeBron is fading, the best player in the NBA is currently KD. I don't know why anybody would like to argue that, but he is. Next up after him is Giannis. Giannis needs a three-point shot. He's worked on that this year with the coaching. He's worked on his jumper a little bit. If the man can at least hit about 32, 37%, somewhere around there from three-point for a season, Giannis will definitely be the best player in the league. He's like LeBron. Remember how LeBron started off too, y'all? He didn't really want to post, do all that shit down low. Giannis did that from the jump. Now he's trying to work on that jumper. He's doing it a little bit earlier than LeBron did in his LeBron's career. So, hey, I'm liking the Bucks tonight on the money line. Teddy, I like the fact that you're saying you like them on a +5. I kind of think the Bucks roll here. And if the Mavs do keep this game, not Mavs, but if the Miami. I'm sorry, keep this game close here. It's gonna be an under. You guys think?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I
mean,
looking
at the stats, the under is probably the play here. But in my opinion, I like the +5 better than either over or under because, like you said, this is a playoff push for the Heat too, So I could see this being a very competitive game, and next thing you know, we're looking at an over. So I'm just gonna stick with Miami +5 here.
Yeah, okay. And on the over and under real, I don't know. I feel like the Heat, that's the only way that they could, make this game close is if they make a defensive game. Like I say, if it gets to a shooting contest, they don't have the players that can match up with the Bucks in this one. So I feel like they will have to, play defense, turn this into a defensive game. That's how they won it first, 3 days before Christmas last year or whatever, in the 94-87 game. You hold them to less than 100 points, you have a good chance of beating the Bucks. It's just very fucking hard to do because they're so loaded. So, the last 3 in the series have went under. I lean that way, but I didn't take it because obviously the Bucks can go up there and put 130 points whenever the fuck they want to.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, that's our thoughts and take on this on that game, you guys. Let's move on to this next game, the Suns and Rockets. Actually, before we touch on the Suns and Rockets real quick, any take, J Money, on that Fresno? Everybody was saying Fresno State +3.5.
Yeah, I know these teams that split the series this year. I gotta take Utah State, man, -3.5. That's just me personally. Personally, right now I'm just on the money line. I know this is a late game. I have plenty of time to get to it, but that 3.5 is even at -115 right now. So that motherfucker probably gonna move to 4. I like Fresno State. They're a senior team, but they have a bunch of old guys over there. I mean, it's not old as like an NBA. They're seniors, they're veterans. But these two teams have been 2 games have been close already this year. But don't mistake it for any bit. Utah State is the better team. Pretty much a close game like that on a neutral site. I gotta take Utah State. So that's my lean on it. I wouldn't be surprised. I could see if you want to take Fresno plus the points, but I still don't. I don't think that's the play. I think Utah State gets this one done by 5 or more points.
I'm actually on Fresno State. I got Fresno State this morning at +4. I put a couple units on it. The line's now at 3.5, I believe. I look back at these teams matching up. I mean, it's most of the games have been pretty much one possession games. So I think Fresno State +4 is a great bet. At 3.5, 3. I don't know, but I think 2 possessions with +4 I think was the best bet on the board for that game. So I took Fresno State +4 early this morning.
No doubt. Hey, I have no play on that, you guys. I'm over here right now, you guys. I want to thank the man up above for what just happened in this Detroit Lakers first quarter. Detroit, bro, almost fucked that first quarter off. Listen to this. Detroit's up by 6 points. They foul with 17 seconds. Wagner makes a free throw, misses a free throw. Lakers get the rebound. Detroit fouls again with 16 seconds left. He makes both of them. They're only up by 3. What happens? Galloway. 0.7 on the clock. Nails it. We cast the first quarter. Bruh, I told you before we came on the show, I max bet that first quarter Detroit. I didn't give it to the chat. I wanted to. Man, y'all, I just wanted me some kibbles and motherfucking bits. This dog is gonna be on a prowl tonight. Bruh, man, God is good, man. That's all I gotta say. God is good, man. If you guys know that first quarter, man, God is good, man. Thank you, man up above. Thank you for that one right there, man. Y'all understand? I was over here sweating bullets, man. Y'all don't know how much money I had on that first quarter. Oh my God. Hey, my wife gets some shoes tonight. Let's get to this next game, though, Jay. Suns, Rockets. Teddy B, won't you break this Suns? Actually, Jay, you break the Suns Rockets game down, brother. I'm not gonna lie, Jay. I have no play in this game at all. I don't have nothing on this. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not taking nothing right now with a team who's know they're gonna win. To me, this game, Jay, might be what we saw from the Cavaliers 76ers the other day.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with this shit. I can break a game down all day, but I'm sorry, guys in chat. I can't force a play on this. I could break it down. I could actually make a case for both sides in this game. The Suns are sitting Tyler Johnson, which they're not in position where they could sit players. I mean, even if they're trying to stay competitive, Booker and Ariza saying they want to keep playing the rest of the season. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then no Johnson tonight, so I don't know. But I would still have to lean towards the points. You got no Paul here. That shows me that the Rockets really don't care about this game. They know that they can win by 1 or 2 points. They still get the dub. That's the only thing they care about. Winning by double digits. I know they're coming off, you know what I'm saying, the first loss since their win streak or whatever. But just keep in mind, when a team comes off a long winning streak like that and they take a loss, they're done going hard. You know what I'm saying? This is second half. You know what? I think I just talked myself into taking the fucking Suns, bro. It's crazy to say. In theory, they should blow them out. But like you say, but the Rockets will not care about this game, bro. I saw this shit happen plenty of times. A team will be on a streak, then they'll lose. Oh, okay, I'm finna hop back on them again. They was just hot. Woo. No, bro. When they off that streak, then they don't care anymore. You're not keeping the streak in alive. We just lost. It's really a letdown game, even the one after you lost, if you want to be honest with you. The Rockets just need to win this game. They're at the house when Chris Paul is out. Harden gets to playing the hero ball. He's gonna try to go for 50 or something tonight. When he does that, it lets other teams stay in it. If you are really going to double team him, or I'm gonna put what's his name, man? That came from Washington. I just said it. I'm gonna put him on Harden. So man, this is gonna be a crazy game. I could see them definitely letting the Suns sneak inside the number here, even without Tyler Johnson. If Booker, you know what I'm saying, gets them around 25 points, I feel like that they can stay within this one. Don't look now, but the Suns have covered the last 3 games in the series versus the Rockets. So I mean, the Suns can score points too. We know that's what the Rockets do, but the Rockets have been playing defense lately, so it's a little bit crazy. They could hold the Suns down, but if you look now, before that Jazz game, the Suns were hot in 5-0 ATS. So I got a crazy feeling that the Suns will cover this one.
Teddy B.
It's under for me here. 226. The last meeting, 10 meetings between these teams, I think they've averaged under 220. So I'm taking the under for a small play, nothing crazy. Like Jay was saying, Houston, what kind of effort are we going to get from them tonight? I'm sure they'll win, but it has been, biting me in the ass, man. They fucked me on a parlay like 2 nights ago, or was it last Sunday when Golden State lost outright to them? So I'm taking the under in this game. I don't want anything to do with Houston tonight.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, y'all. I see you in chat. I see you, Pedro. Hornets up by 20. We got that plus 130 money line. Let's go Hornets, man. This is a get-back game for them right here. And I'm telling you guys, Wizards are false hope. When I say false hope, they need to, as an organization, this ain't about this year. This is about the next 5 to 10 years. The Wizards need to miss the playoffs. Them making the playoffs will hurt their organization big time. Big time. They need to miss the fucking playoffs. It's a must that the Wizards miss the playoffs. Telling you guys, man, I've been doing this basketball shit for a long time. Wins right now are coming. They're going to stop. Tonight is the night we start seeing the Wizards go on another 3 or 4 game losing streak. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. On this game, J Money, you know what, brother? I'm going to rock with you. Are we going to buy up to the 13?
Man, I want to bring myself to it, bro. Real, I can't say I hadn't took it yet. I know we got a little bit of time. I think that the Suns cover, man. I think they do. I just don't know why the fuck they got to sit Johnson, man. Like, why can't Paul sit and then, you know what I'm saying, Tyler Johnson still play? I mean, I know it doesn't seem like that big of an injury, but if you look at it, he's added a little spark to their team. I mean, he's another guard for them. Now, obviously, they're a guard-heavy team, and they just be rotating these motherfuckers. Guards just be going in and out. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of fuck up the rotation for me, man. So I lean that way, real. I hadn't bet it yet, bro, but I still think that the Suns cover the 12.5 or 13 because I don't think that the Rockets will care. But we know that the Rockets, they can go on them runs, bro. Even seem like they don't care. They can still bust a team ass. But I mean, the Suns, it seems like they still want to keep playing, even though they lost to the Jazz. They might come here and come to play versus the Rockets.
And Teddy, you might be on to something too, Teddy. You said you got the under at 226. My book then dropped all the way down to 225 right now. 224.5, I think. When I clicked on it, yeah, it's 225. So it went down to what, a point and a half, Teddy? Wasn't it 226.5 earlier?
Yeah. So right now, if you go to Bovada, that's one of the books I use. You can actually get the line right now at 226 for minus 110.
Yeah, so you guys like the under. I mean, right now it kind of seems like Teddy B may be on to something out of this whole game right here. That total's dropping. I think you might be on to something, Teddy. My only thing is, but Jay touched on, no Paul. We saw how hard it had to go with that streak. Once that streak ended, the Rockets stopped caring about covering games. The games only get covered before because Harden was going out there getting them buckets. He's not going to have to go out there and really get them buckets tonight like that against the Suns. I think the Suns get more buckets. You know what, Jay? I think you talked me into talking me into taking the play. If that make any kind of sense. You talk me into me taking some kind of play. That's how we going to do it, Jay. Man, give me the Suns. I'm buying another point, though. Yeah, I'm buying the 13. I'll risk it. So give me the Suns plus 13 and minus 130. That's going to be a play I take.
Hey, Real,
I don't see
can I quickly throw in a live play?
Say that one more time.
I want to throw in a quick live play in college basketball.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. If you guys can give Virginia, I got them live while we were on the show, minus 1.5. I don't know what the line is because my book just blocked it. They were down 10 against Florida State. Now that I think it's a 6-point game. I got them at minus 1.5. So you can get it under 2.5. I think you should jump on Virginia. I don't see no way in hell Virginia loses this game.
You guys hear my man Teddy B, and I got the Suns at plus 120 for the 13. And Teddy B, you said West Virginia? Virginia?
Yeah, Virginia. They're playing I can't think of it. Florida State right now. So Virginia, they were minus 9.5 favorites, and they were down 10 to begin the game. I got them at minus 1.5, and I think now it's a 6-point game. So I don't think Virginia loses tonight at Florida State.
Hey, right now my line says minus 3.5 in play. I'll hop on it for a unit right now, you guys. I'm gonna hop on it in play. I'm taking Virginia minus 3.5 in play. I'm gonna rock with that. Real quick too, I took an in play earlier, man. As soon as I got back to Vegas today, bro, I took it before I got back. I told my wife. It was the Michigan game, man. Was it Michigan State and Florida? Oh my God, y'all! They was whooping that ass. I took them, looked at my ticket later, realized that was a loss. What the fuck happened with Michigan State?
Bro, I gotta say something on this shit real quick. I was on that game, real. I can't say I didn't have the minus 11. I be doing these money line parlays, man. Y'all had to excuse me, but I work with someone that went to Michigan State. So I'm looking at the game. I ask her, "What's the final score?" She say 77-70. I say, "What the fuck?" I just looked at my phone. It was 75-55. Michigan State scored 2 points in the last 3 minutes of 52 seconds of that game. I'm sorry, people don't really know a whole lot about sports, and I told them, "Hey, I didn't bet the spread, but this shit's crazy. I know somebody somewhere pissed right now. Even if you had Michigan State minus 11.5, minus 10.5, 11, whatever, bro. 2 points in the last 4 minutes. That is absolutely disgraceful. It almost looks fishy. I mean, obviously Michigan State, I wasn't watching the game, but they were dominating the whole game. You had got up by 20 points, bro, and you scored 2 points in the last 4 minutes. I mean, I know you already know that you didn't won the game, but come on, bro. It got to be some type of free throws or something. You can't make a layup. 2 points in 4. So that's why you lost, real. That shit was pretty crazy. I'm looking at shit on my phone phone. I can't believe that it ended like that. It makes you wonder, was some more shit going on in that game, because Michigan State had that game in their back pocket, the cover and everything. Like I say, it was up by 20. So that was pretty crazy, but that's why lately I've been having to take these fucking money lines, bro. That shit like that. I'd rather take a high ass money line and fucking win on a parlay or something, or to take the fucking spread and you get fucked like that. I'm sorry, there's no excuse for that, man.
Yeah, and the crazy part was, like, I don't really. I mean, you guys in my chat, we money gang. I tweeted out some shit. Like, I gave you guys when I got back early. I tweeted out in Wisconsin -2.5. They covered that shit at the end. Because I was watching the game and I saw it. I wasn't really watching that Michigan State game, Jay, so thank you for breaking that shit down to me, bro. I don't get it. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that lose? It looked like an easy casher, Jay. I got them in play at -4.5, Jay. And then they went up, bro. That didn't make no fucking sense. They were down and they came back. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Teddy, I don't know if you want to respond to that, but real quick, you guys, I do have an in-play game that I want to – I mean, not an in-play, but I have 2 more bets. I am adding on real quick. I'm taking the Bucks first quarter. Bucks first quarter is a play for me. I'm adding that right now. Not just the Bucks first quarter. I think Suns first quarter is a silent bet. So give me the Bucks first quarter. Let me get you the Bucks line right now. Bucks, where the fuck is my book at? Here we go. I'm adding in Bucks first quarter -1. And I'm adding the Suns first quarter. I'm taking the bets as we speak, you guys, so give me 1 second. I'm adding the Suns first quarter. Nah, I'm going to stay off that +4 Suns. No +4 Suns, but give me Bucks -1.
Right, I can dig that. And let me see. I'm finna find an alternate line. I'm finna show y'all how the fuck I've been eating, man, getting these damn bands. They don't have the alternate line up right now. I'm already on the under in this Lakers game. Damn, we just fucking missed it. I'm trying to get this alternate under right now, under 193.5. I know it's early and it's a bunch of game to be playing, but this game will most likely not hit 200 points. The under live under for the Lakers game right now is 196.5 at -108. If you like, you can take that, but I feel like with 3 points, and it's gonna go off and come back on periodically. But they just had the 193.5. At like +190 or something like that. So that's how I've been eating. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people want to know on my in plays. It is a little bit greedy, but I feel like if you're going to win 3-4 points, usually it doesn't really matter. I'm looking for the plus lines on in play on the arts and lines. This game will go under. It's just about what you get at. I don't see this one touching 200 points, and the Lakers don't have enough scores out there anyway. So 196.5, you can get that in play on the under. I take it right now. I know it's early, but I don't see more buckets, you know what I'm saying, or pace pick up in the second half, man. I'm telling you, the Lakers just don't have it tonight. So I would try to get this shit at +150 or higher for the under. It's probably going to cash.
No doubt. And Jay, I have a rule, bro. Just me personally, I take no total bets on spreads until third quarter, fourth quarter. But you said 196 is where it's at right now. So Jay, my whole point of capping this game is LA was gonna have trouble scoring. My whole thing is, if you like the under 196 and you like the game already at under, with third quarter coming around, if that total's hanging around a 181, 182 late, I'm gonna hit the over. I'll probably cash it. The game will probably end, Jay, 184 total. We cash it at a 182 or 183.5 type shit.
Right, yeah, and I can't say real. I've been bitten before by taking a total early, but lately what I've been doing is I've been going with the games that I already like under. And then when it's on that pace, I feel like I already liked it. It's on the pace. I feel like the game's going to go under. I'm going to go ahead and in play it. I did the other day with the OKC game under 219. I did that shit in the first quarter and got it at 219.5 at +140. It was a little bit close late, but that's the only thing about the catching it early. Sometimes you will never catch those numbers again. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit tricky sometimes. You just have to be watching the game or have a feel for it before the game starts. Then if you see what you like coming out, then, hey, just hammer that shit, bro. One day I made $1,700 just in playing. I am not bullshitting.
Hey, yeah, bro. All I do is in play. Jay, y'all see me post tickets, bro. I'm an in play fuck. I must have said the wrong word on here. You see me catch myself? My wife looked at me when I said Nick. I said Nick. I didn't say the rest of it, though. I was like, Nick. I caught myself, y'all. I was about to call, my Nick, but I caught myself, you know what I mean, real quick. But, yeah, Jay, when it comes to this, I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. I laugh at myself. I'm fucking ignorant. But hey, let's get to this next game. We got the Blazers, man, versus the Pelicans, bro. I almost called y'all all my nit. I caught it real quick though. But anyway, let's get to this next game. Blazers versus Pelicans. No Holiday, no AD. Guess what I did? I maxed out Blazers first half. J Money, Teddy B. Blazers first half maxed out. -4. On it. Hammered it. Blazers first quarter. Pelicans fade. This is a shout out to my man Dave LA. On it. Didn't max bet that shit, but I sure enough fuck max bet Blazers first half. I don't know about the cover though. Jay, Teddy, I don't know about the cover. Randall, I don't think Julius Randall will be able to get some points like everybody's saying. I heard in the chat, Randall over 22.5. He's going to have to be their primary scorer with Holiday out, no Davis. Kevin Williams is, what's his name? K. Williams. That dude is trash, Jay and Teddy B. I'm 36, bro. I'm 36. This man averages 5 points and 4 rebounds, and he starts. Bruh, I can go get you 11 and 5, and I'm only 5'11", 6 feet. Push it. Bro, hey, Blazers beat this ass tonight, J Money.
Hell yeah. I can ball too, man. I might get out there and go for a quick 15 or something, man. I be thinking, shit, I need to go try out for the Mavs or something, man. You know what I'm saying? And just real quick, y'all shitted on the Mavs. Every time somebody shit on the Mavs, they end up covered, man. I had the Nuggets on the money line needed for the 3 bands, man. 3 separate parlays. I went to sleep pissed off, woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. The Nuggets outscored them 21-10. Then the fourth quarter come back and win by 1, man. So just a quick tidbit on that to this game. The Blazers will fucking eat. Like I said, I will say this shit over and over again because I think I lost so much money. Not a whole bunch, but I did bet on the Blazers all 4 times when they lost to the fucking Pelicans. They were the number 3 seed. You come out, have one of the best seasons you'd ever fucking had, and then you come and get swept by the fucking Pelicans. That should be in your mind for the next 5 years. Like I said on the Low Bag show, the Blazers will remember this shit and want to blow the fucking Pelicans out every time for the next 3 years at least, minimum. Just trust me on this, man. They're going to see blood every single time. You see what happened 2 times already this year, man. My first max bet of the season on the Blazers, first game, end up cashing with ease. Second, well, I ain't gonna say second max bet, but second time they played, I maxed that shit out again. What do? They bust their ass again. What are they finna do tonight in New Orleans without no AD, which I'm not so much worried about, but no Holiday? Those were the 2 main players that was fucking torching them. They still got playoff revenge. They beat them twice since then. They still got playoff revenge. They finna come in here and bust their ass, man. I'm not worried about the 9. I can't say I did get Portland at -7.5, but 9 I'm still not too much worried about. You would be a little bit worried about the backdoor cover, but hey, man, I'm on the Blazers on the first half -4 as well. I still like them on the first quarter. I didn't personally take it. It seems like lately the Pelicans have been covering the first quarters. I don't know why. It seemed like maybe the books know, hey, look, y'all just come and win the first quarter because we know everybody gonna be against y'all. Then y'all lose the rest of the game. That's what it fucking seems like, man. So I still like the Blazers in the first quarter. Love the first half. I still love the full game. I don't give a damn. Even at -9, I think they win this game by double digits. The Pelicans don't have the firepower. And lately, the Pelicans actually been playing a little bit better in the first half and getting their ass absolutely blown out in the second half, man. I'm on the Blazers in this spot.
KB.
Yeah, no, you guys are right on. It's Blazers are pass for me, -9. I still wouldn't be scared to lay, especially without Drew, because he is. I think to them this year, he's more important to them scoring and their offense going than AD is. Obviously, with AD demanding to get it traded, so I think it's more important. Without him, I don't see how they keep it without a double-digit blowout. I think the Blazers kicked them in the ass tonight, and I like the first half, like you said. I might tell you on that 4. My book has 4.5 now, so you obviously got the better line, but I still think they're up by 6 or 7 here at the half, maybe more.
Yeah, and see, my first quarter line is different now. It's at 3. I got my first quarter line earlier, but I still like it at the 3. And real quick parlay for everybody. Blazers, first half, money line, or if you want to take the 4, I'm already on that as a single bet. That's a max bet I have. Blazers, first half, -4 is a max bet personally. But if you guys want to take the -4 first half or the money line and parlay it with the Bucks full game money line, that's a +107 payout. Not a huge payout, but a +107 is way better than a -115 any fucking day. I'm taking it. Official bet for me on this spot. We running out of time. Man, Teddy B, thank you for coming on. When I swear, man, my favorite shows, man, is when it's me, Teddy B, Jay, or Jimmy come on, Ski come on. But I mean, I love everybody. But Teddy B, when you on with me and Jay, to me, it feel like I'm talking with my little brothers, bro. Like, I know I'm saying little brothers because everybody probably know how much older I am from you guys. I'm 36, about to be 37 years old. I might looking now with this wrinkle right here, the camera adds age. You know what I mean? Which adds height to my. But anyway, it doesn't do that. But yeah, you guys like a little brothers to me, man. I love doing this show with you guys, man. This is just so fun talking basketball with you two gentlemen, especially with the week I had, especially why the news I had yesterday. I had to go and leave out of town, man. So this right here is a highlight of my day right now, bro. And I want to just real quick before we get to the last two games, thank you, Teddy. Thank you, J Money, man, for making this tough-ass week, tough-ass past couple days. Today's show, man, really lift my spirits, man. So thank you guys.
Right, and that cash gonna have you feeling better, real. I already know you cashed on that first quarter, so I guarantee you when you eat big tonight, that's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. I know if I'm, you know what I'm saying, feeling bad or some more shit going on, hey, when them bands hit my account, I hit the bookie up, tell them send that money, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I feel a whole lot better, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I hate to be not to be too big on money, but you still got to pay your bills, and we still want to go out here and live a life, nice little lifestyle. So, what's up, real? You want to run through these last two quick games real quick, like rapid fire?
Yeah, we run through rapid fire, man. Real quick, San Antonio, man, lost last time to the Knicks, man, 130-118. They got their ass whooped. Guess what? San Antonio returns that favor tonight and beats the fuck out of the Knicks tonight. Hey, I took the under earlier, man, at 215.5. I hammered the under earlier. It's at 214.5. Some places it's at 214 right now. No Dennis Smith. Last time these two teams played, the Knicks had 6 players in double figures up there in New York. Smith had 19 points and 13 rebounds. He was the main reason why everybody scored baskets. Dotson had 27 fucking points, and Knox had 19 points and 10 rebounds. That will not happen tonight in San Antonio. Give me the under 215.5, and give me San Antonio Spurs minus 13.5. Spurs win easy by 20 points. Easy 17 to 22 points. Easy win. No backdoor cover here. Spurs roll. J Money.
If you guys know me, if y'all been following me, Revenge Game J is in full fucking effect right now. I'm talking about we not doing no bullshit late in the season. That revenge shit is a totally different shit, man. I'm telling y'all. With college and NBA, we fucking cashing right now. What is this? This is a fucking revenge game. What did the Knicks do? They beat the Spurs by 12 points not too long ago. The Spurs in the midst of the long road trip. Revenge Game J. This one won't take long at all. Just take the Spurs. I like them on the first half and the full game.
KB?
Yeah, I'm actually on the team total under for the New York Knicks at 100 here. They haven't hit 100 in the last 5 games. I don't see how. I mean, yes, the Spurs don't play the best defense, but I still don't think they have the players capable of getting over 100 points. I think the Knicks lose this game badly. I don't see them reaching 100, so I'm on the team total under for the New York Knicks 100.
No doubt. With your team total under, Teddy, that definitely goes in my under right here. No Smith. Like I said, last time they met, 13 assists. Smith has been their offense. No him. Who's going to get the ball to Knox? You think Dotson is the type of guy that's going to go out there and create his own shot on a night to night? I don't think so. Tier? I don't think so. Spurs at home? Casher. This is one of the biggest score spreads tonight that I do not mind taking. I don't see any way, I don't see any kind of way the Knicks upset the fucking San Antonio Spurs in this spot tonight at home. I don't see it. The NBA can't rig it that way to happen. They can't fix this bullshit tonight. I'm sorry. Spurs fucking roll. Let's go Spurs. Jay, Teddy, first quarter Spurs? Do that sound good to y'all? First quarter? Spurs
It's crazy.
-5.
It's crazy you say that. I was thinking about this shit too, bro. I know it's pretty high, but I was feeling like if they roll, they should roll from start to finish. It's crazy that you say that. I was thinking about it. I know it's pretty high. I have never took a first quarter at -5. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? They're pretty high, but I can't say. I think that the Spurs come out here early and often and come and bust the Knicks' ass, especially with it being a revenge game, and they caught them in a bad spot. So I mean, the Spurs are rolling right now. Even went on the road and kept it going and won a close game. So coming back to the house versus the depleted New York team with no Dennis Smith Jr. Like I said on the Low Bag show, they don't really have they really can't afford to be sitting fucking players, especially in a revenge game spot. You know what I'm saying? I like the Spurs all the way here. I didn't take the first quarter; it is pretty high, but I still like it for them to come out in the first quarter and never look back from it.
No doubt, Teddy B.
Yeah, I actually might jump on that with you. I can actually get 4.5 at my book. You guys said you guys get 5.
I have 4.5, but I just took Detroit -4 against a weak ass Lakers team right there, and they covered that 5. So to me, it depends on situations. In this situation, this looked like easy money, but ain't no such thing as fucking easy money in the NBA, bro. Never at all. But Spurs should be up nicely, bro. First quarter.
Yeah, I think 4.5 at the half point there's to maybe throw people off of it, not to jump on it. But I think you're right. I think revenge here. I'm taking the Knicks probably on the 4.5 first quarter, and then I'm taking the team total under 100.
You say you taking the Knicks first quarter? You mean Spurs? Cause I'm on Spurs first quarter.
Spurs.
Okay. That's a play right there. It's a play for us. Let's get to the very last game, everybody, because SBR is kind. Larry back there, Freddie back there. And you know what, y'all? I watched fucking Larry movie, bro. He deserves an Oscar. It's creepy. It's creepy as fuck. The man makes love to himself. I watched him today on Low Bag fight himself. Cool guy, but fucking strange guy at the same damn time. But watch the movie. Watch the fucking movie. It will change your life. But anyway, on to the last game right here. Bulls, Clippers. The reason why I didn't make a play on this game yet, Teddy B and J Money, was because I had to know for a fact who was playing for the Bulls. If my man Otto Porter was in, and guess what? Otto Porter is in. Give me the Bulls +9 right here. Clippers, yes, they have been balling. Yes, when we thought the Clippers were dead in water, guess what? They came out because they are a team that had nothing to lose. When you have nothing to lose and you're a team full of ballers, you ball out. But guess what? Now you're facing another team who has nothing to lose. You got guys over here fighting to stay on their team. Chris Dunn, Levine, Porter, Marketing, Lopez. Especially Porter. He's going someplace that actually believes in him now. He's the star. Levine has a Batman and Robin and Marketing. Bro, man, fuck Batman and Robin. That's Teen Titans. You just fuck around and added Cyborg to the mix. Man, Bulls covered this spread tonight, man. I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking Bulls beat the Clippers tonight, especially with Gallinari situations. Clippers been rolling. J Money, Teddy B, you guys always bring this up to me all the time. The team has been rolling. It's due for something. Clippers due for this one.
Yeah, no, the Clippers were due for that Blazers loss. Real. I'm not saying that they won't cover the spread, that they will cover the spread, but I don't think the Clippers are losing to the Bulls here. I like the Bulls more at the house. We saw they've lost 3 straight, you know what I'm saying, and ATS. They're a little bit of tapered off, you know what I'm saying, especially when you lose to the Lakers. I know that Levine was out of there when he is back tonight, but I'm not so worried about him. The Clippers have a couple of defensive stoppers over there that can contain Levine and Porter. Me personally, I'm not so high on Porter. I know he's a nice defensive guard. He's a good two-way player, but as far as him just being a star player on the team, I'm not a fan of Porter at all. That's just my personal opinion. Everyone has their opinion, you know what I'm saying? In this game, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Clippers curb stomp them. We know that they were rolling. We know they're playing good ball right now. It was a terrible spot for the Blazers, and we know that the Blazers are a way better team, especially with no Gallinari. I feel like if Gallinari comes back tonight or not, I don't see the Clippers losing. I feel like with it going up to 9, that he's probably leaning a little bit towards playing. It's still game time decision for now. I feel like that he probably will play in this game, especially seeing them come off the loss. They need every game right now. I can't afford to lose. I feel like if the Clippers do win, It might not be close. I do like the Clippers in this spot. I mean, they've won last 6 versus the Bulls. The Bulls are 1-11 ATS as a dog in this series, and they're playing away in LA, where the Clippers have been fucking red hot. They lost a game versus the Blazers. This Bull team is no Blazers. I like the Clippers here.
Hey, real quick, before you go, Teddy, Gallinari, J Money, touching that point real fast. He went from being probable to questionable, so he's been downgraded. So Gallinari will probably sit tonight. He won't play tonight.
I'm not worried about it. I still like the Clippers.
Teddy B.
Yeah, no, I agree with Jay. I think it's Clippers to pass, and the reason you're right, Rail, with typically with the Bulls +9, but they're away, and he's right on the spot. When they're at home, they play better, way better. They're kind of like the Memphis Grizzlies. When they're at home, they're a bad team, I know, but they play better. But here, I think the Clippers keep ahead of Sacramento Kings to get that 8th seed in the West. I think the Clippers cover that, and I think they win by 10. To me, Otto Porter, he's a nice piece, but at this point, I think the Bulls are looking for to make themselves in a better position for the lottery.
Yeah, I'm sorry to fade you and Jay on this spot. I have to. My man Pedro said it too. I didn't bring all of that. It's pace. The Bulls have a 3-headed monster. 4-headed when Dunn's on point. Clippers don't have that. They have a bench guy. They got a bench guy, Lou. Yeah, Lou. But no Gallinari. Even if Gallinari plays, I still think the Bulls cover their spread and maybe in play. Win the full game. I mean, I have $50. I can afford to throw $50 on the Bulls money line for shits and giggles. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us gamblers can. If we're here gambling and doing this show, most of the same guys every day, we can afford to bet certain things. I might throw $50 our unit on the Bulls money line, but I already am on the +9 here. I just really disagree with you guys here, and I could be wrong. I mean, I'm a man. I could be wrong. Jay calls me out when I'm wrong. Teddy, you always call me out when I'm wrong in chat too. We family here. I could be wrong, but are you guys really thinking the Clippers are going to go in there and beat the Bulls at home by 9 points? A Bulls team who has been balling, who can run the same pace, score, and these guys are long bodies. I mean, are you guys really thinking the Clippers tonight are really thinking that heavy about beating the Bulls by 10 points like we see in other teams? If we don't think other teams are going to want to care about covering like the Houston Rockets and shit like that, why would we think that second? I mean, why are the Clippers 9?
Real, me personally, I really do feel like you're a little too high on the Bulls. I mean, I know at one point they were rolling, but if you look at it lately, they're 1-6 straight up and ATS the past 6 games, or 1-5 ATS and straight up the past 6. They're not that same team that was, you know what I'm saying, going through a little phase where they had a triple hair monster where Markkanen, Levine, and Porter were balling. That phase is pretty much over, and you look at the Clippers now, they do have something to play for. They do have a reason to blow teams out. They're trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, stay in the playoffs, which they used to be the number 1 seed. And at the house, they're absolutely rolling. In the midst of a long homestand, you have to damn near win all these games. You're coming off a 21-point loss. You will see a very motivated Clippers team here. No, the Gallinari or not, I just feel like, real, if anything, you know what I'm saying, if you like it, take the Bulls plus the 9. I just feel like on the money line is going a little bit too far, especially being on the road. If it was at the house, it'd be a totally different thing. But we saw the Clippers, even though while the Bulls were kind of sort of playing well, the Clippers went into there and beat them and covered their 4.5 spread, which we were on the Clippers, Real. You were on that one. So, I mean, we know that the Clippers can beat this team. They're at the house now off of a loss. So that's the reason why the line's a little bit higher. I just feel like they come in here and do business and get right back doing what they were doing before they lost to the Blazers.
Teddy, right. You got to follow up, but you make great points.
No, he's straight on with the points. And you guys know it better than I do. NBA is all about spots. At this point in the season, teams that aren't going to make the playoffs are positioning themselves, whether they admit it or not, for a better place in the lottery. And now that the Clippers know that they can get in and be an attractive place, say, hey, Kawhi, we made the playoffs as an seed. We got all this depth. You know, this is what we can do with you. I think it's bigger than this one game. I think the Clippers blow them out tonight. I'm sorry, I'll disagree with you on this one. You could be right, but I'm taking the Clippers probably here.
Damn, I hate going against my guys over here, man. But look, it's Friday. Teddy B done dropped off some solid-ass diamonds and jewels. Jay Money been dropping diamonds and jewels as well. Jay, Teddy, tell the people where they can find you guys at, man, and what's your plays for the day and college plays and whatever you want to give them, man, because it's a weekend, man. It's time for us to go relax, man, spend the time with our families and get this bag.
Right, yeah, I don't want to harp too long. I know, I'm sorry, guys, that we went past, you know what I'm saying? But just real quick, I'm going to run through the players. I'm on the Lakers plus the 13 and the under 216 and Nelwyn and live under 193.5 at plus 160 alternate line. I am on the 76ers minus the 9. I am on the Hornets plus the 4. I didn't take the Suns, but I do lean towards them plus the 12, probably try to get an in play. I am on the Blazers first half minus the 4 and full game minus 7.5. I am on the Bucks money line. I am on the Spurs the full game minus the 13 and the first half, and I'm on the Clippers. I'm not on them yet, but I will be on the Clippers. I'm probably gonna buy down to 8.5, and I am on Duke. I hate that Teddy B's on the other side of me. He is right. Everyone in their mom is on the Duke. Is on Duke. It scares me a little bit. I'm on a -2, very big.
Yeah, guys. So my name's Teddy B. If you guys don't know me, who I am by now, but you can follow me at Teddy B _ numero 1 numero 1. My one big official play today was I took North Carolina +4. Personal bets. I took Fresno State +4 this morning, and then I took the Miami at +5. And then I'm going to probably tail a rail on some of these first quarter plays. So if you don't have them, go back and listen to the show. But yeah, let's hope we cash. Like I said, hopefully the Tar Heels cover, and it's a 3-point win, and by Duke, and we all win. But I'm on UNC +4 tonight.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you guys for coming on the show as always. Teddy B, J Money, I love you guys, man. You guys are my brothers. Anything from me. Listen, you guys deal with all my shit. Y'all know what my ups, my downs. I argue, we fight, all that shit. And guess what? You guys still right there with me, man. Family stuff, y'all have been right there. Prayers and wishes, man. So I love you guys to death, man. Anything I can ever do for you guys, I'm always down to do it. I do have an in play right here. Bucks -1.5 full game. Wife, write it down right now. I'm running through it. We got to get off the air, so write it down on the board. Bucks -1.5 in play. I'm jumping on it. Also, there's another play I'm looking at. Where is that? That Blazers first quarter, I didn't take it. But second, in the third quarter, I'm on in the third quarter, Detroit -9. Detroit will be up double digits in the third quarter. Detroit's about to run away with this game. We missed that first half by a fucking point. But I am on Detroit. I just max betted out. Personal play. But not max bet. I put 4 units on it. I got 4 units on Detroit in the third quarter -9. You might be able to get 8.5 at some books. But I'm King Real. That's my man J Money. That's my man Teddy B. It feels good to be back. See you guys Monday. I'll put out some plays for Saturday. I'm pretty sure J Money and Teddy B will have plays out. Those are my college guys right there. So make sure you guys look out for their plays when they come to college basketball tomorrow, man. Jay probably has them out tonight, early in the morning. And I know Teddy B is always giving you guys a max bet after max bet. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm King Real, Teddy B, J Money. God bless. Get that cash.